है my prayers toward Shiva के he bless us so that we can stay safe and healthy. आज हम कोरोना वायरस के बारे में बात करेंगे. It has become a big challenge for us to take care because there is no treatment, there is no cure found so far. And there are many deaths already happened and there are many people already infected with corona. Why we are talking about corona here, what is already happening in China is, it's not only for general knowledge or to let people know what exactly it is. It's also, there is a chance, the way it is spreading outside of China, it may come here also in Africa. And we should know what to do when it's already there, the precaution we should take. So we are going to talk about coronavirus. So first we are going to talk about virus. Before you know about coronavirus, you need to understand what is virus, what is the difference between other organisms, how we are going to treat it, how it gets cured, and why this is different from other organisms like bacteria, fungus and all these things. The second part we are talking about the coronavirus. Third, we are going to talk about the signs, symptoms and how to take care of it. And the fourth part we are going to talk about the frequently asked questions, which is we are all curious about. So, a virus, it's a small particle, it's an infection which replicates only inside living cell of an organism. Now, we get lots of WhatsApp and this social media rumors like in the water the virus has been infected, don't drink that, don't eat this fruit. One of the reasons this presentation to also stop the spreading and know exactly the reasons. Virus cannot stay outside of the body. It needs a cell, a body to live, and there are different types of virus. Those live in animals and certain they live only in human. Now it has been found that this coronavirus can infect animal as well as human, and that's why the big challenge is. They either have small window for treatment, but there are many viruses we still don't have any treatment so far. So, we have bacteria and virus. This is the very commonest thing in our hospitals. The main problem happens when people come to hospital and we try to explain that this is a virus and it doesn't have any treatment, it just cures itself. It comes and go by itself. But because of the people they suffer, they go through so many things, they try to take antibiotic, or before coming to hospital they try to take antibiotic before thinking that this is going to work. But in viral infection, bacteria, antibiotic doesn't work. It is self-limiting completely. So that causes antibiotic resistance. And that is how this virus has evolved. Like initially the virus, they are also very smart. They try to change themselves, like we are taking some antibiotic, they also try to evolve and change themselves, knowing that these are the strategies they are trying to kill us. So they are going to change their genome, their bacterial, the viral wall, their genetics, and that's how when we have viral infection and taking antibiotic, using them when you do not need them, and taking antibiotic cause antibiotic resistance, using it in high dose, compliance, sometimes patients just take 2-3 days, they feel better and they leave it, and wrong antibiotics. There are antibiotics specifically for some infection. Now we are going to talk about coronavirus. This actually caused number of diseases in the mammals and birds. In 2019, there was an outbreak which happened in Wuhan, China, is still going on right now. On 15th February, it has affected over 73,000 people. But today's date, in today's news, it is 74,500. So you can understand how fast they are spreading. This is not a new virus. This is actually discovered in 1960s. And earlier, there are 7 types of coronavirus. Out of them, 3 are very lethal. They have caused many deaths. In 2003 and 2013, they also caused SARS and MERS. I'm sure you have heard of it. So the corona virus, the name, it derived from the Latin word corona. The name meaning is like a crown or halo. Those spikes you are seeing on the body, they actually hold the bacterial, the viral host tropism, like they know where to attach that. It usually transmission from human to human by sputum or touch. The respiratory droplets are generated by sneezing and coughing. Now, coronavirus is believed to cause a significant proportion of common cold in adults and children. There are some rumors that only adult people get infected. It's actually infects every person. It starts with cold, sore throat, then swollen adenoids, especially in winter and spring season, but right now it has spread so much. It also causes pneumonia, either viral pneumonia or when you get a viral infection, you get a immunodeficiency, then your body immunity go down, you get also secondary bacterial pneumonia. This was first one was first published in 2003. That was SARS coronavirus, which caused acute respiratory syndrome. It actually caused upper and lower respiratory tract infection like tonsillitis with pneumonia. There are no vaccine or treatment available to treat coronavirus. These are the 7 types of coronavirus we still have, but out of that, SARS, MERS, and this coronavirus 2019 is the most latest. So, what is the source of the virus? We are still trying to find out what exactly it actually caused, because we still don't have enough data to confirm or to treat this. There are large families of viruses. They cause illnesses in people and others circulate among animals, camels and cat and bats. The other virus, like other coronavirus, they have been found there's a connection with the bats, directly from the bats. That's why we still think this is also a evolution from that, and it's also connected to the bats and animals. This is how the infection actually started spreading. First, it spread in Nepal, Vietnam, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia. Then later, it spread to France, Thailand, Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, and now in United States and Canada. Now this is how it spreads. It starts with a fever, chills, sore throat. We also have pneumonia, and patients usually die because of kidney failures or heart failures. Are there any specific medicine to prevent or treat new coronavirus? Still, we do not have any medicine to treat coronavirus. Are hand dryers effective in killing the new coronavirus? No, the hand dryers are not effective killing this coronavirus. To protect yourself, you have to at least take precaution like wash your hands with a sanitizer, with soaps, many times it's possible. And you should dry them thoroughly with using a paper towel, and should be thrown to a dustbin. Flu vaccine against pneumonia protect you against new coronavirus. Now there are many viruses to protect throat infection. There are viruses which has protected pneumonia like influenza virus. But those vaccines you have taken, this is not going to protect this virus because it has completely different genome, different genetics. So those vaccination is not really going to help. Is it safe to receive a letter or package from China? As I mentioned already, that it cannot live in a matter. It has to live inside a living body. So it is completely safe to get a package or letter. As of Sunday, the death toll in mainland China reached 1,770. Today it is already 2,150. Up by 105 by previous day, while just this new cases bringing a total up to, as I said, it's already reached 7,200. Over 72,000. Over 500 cases have been confirmed outside in China. Mostly people travel from Chinese cities, with 5 days in Hong Kong, Japan and Philippines, Taiwan and France. We also have to remember there are so many people like working together from WHO health workers. They are also getting infected. So far 1,000 health workers has been infected. Those has traveled to China and trying to protect us. And also 8 doctors so far has died. So these are the numbers of patients who died so far in different type of coronavirus. In 2003, SARS killed 774 people. 2012, over 400 people. Now this coronavirus outbreak has killed almost 2,200 people. Now how to protect? Now the best thing you can do is when coughing or sneezing, you have to cover your mouth using a handkerchief or your elbow. Washing your hand many times with a sanitizer, with soap, with water. Whenever you are preparing food, you have to wash before and later. And whenever you see your hands are dirty, you have to clean. So there are frequent asked questions. Do you have coronavirus in Tanzania? So far, we still don't have coronavirus in Tanzania. But will it coming in contact with Chinese people going to infect me? It's possible if you see what the problem happened. There are many people that travel across the world, and when they screen for coronavirus, because they have kept some screens there, and when they cross them, they think there are some tests. They check if there is a coronavirus positive. They keep them in quarantine and they keep them till they become all right. When some people they still in incubation period. Like if you go to a hospital and you check for malaria, and you don't see there is no malaria, but you go next day again, your still fever is coming, and you go then you check your malaria positive. So this the minimum time that's called incubation period. There are people they are suffering from incubation period, and when they are traveling, they are actually spreading the infection all over the world. So coming in contact with the people who came from China, there is a chance you can get infected. It is communicable. I already told about this, talked about this material packages. How coronavirus is being prevented from spreading. They have kept screenings everywhere, even in Tanzania airport they have put 250 machines, they are going to check your temperature and all, but they still don't have any kit or tool. Only two places we have a proper laboratory in Africa. One is Senegal and another one in South Africa. But with WHO, they are trying to get the kits and circulate all over the country, including Tanzania. So if there's any case get detected, so we can at least check. There is no treatment or vaccine discovered so far. What should you do if you have symptoms of coronavirus? If this is almost similar like a common cold, like a flu, throat pain, cough. If you have come in contact with a person who has recently traveled within 2 weeks from China, you should talk to your service provider, health provider, and talk to him about that. There are certain measures we can check what kind of infection it is. We can confirm this is a bacterial, you need antibiotic or not, or it's just a viral infection. Recently, Bill Gates and his wife, he has an organization, has been donating funding for malaria and many cases in Africa, trying to help us. Recently, he said that if the health service is so down here because we do not have proper precaution, so if somehow it reaches here in Africa, it may kill over 10 million people in Africa. Now, how India is helping to neighboring country to fight coronavirus? India has agreed to test clinical samples from abroad in their laboratories. Our health minister has informed Parliament. Medical Council of India Research has offered to do testing for Southeast Asian region countries. We have agreed to provide technical assistance to Bhutan, managing its infectious disease and screening passengers. They have also been testing samples from Maldives, according to the minister. In India, National Institute of Virology, which has been given a level 4 certificate, that's a great certificate for from US, disease control for prevention. Those working with dangerous pathogens, besides 10 other laboratories are going to test the samples. Still, so far 242 samples has been taken from people who have traveled to China lately. There are few people we have found positive coronavirus and they have been kept in quarantine. That's all about the coronavirus. There are a few more questions people actually ask. This coronavirus is a death sentence. If you see the lethality, if you see compare the virus with other viruses, like Ebola virus is more dangerous than coronavirus. So nothing to worry. There are many people are getting infected because the transfer is very fast. If only Chinese people have coronavirus, it's not. It's unfortunately, it has started there, but it's also spreading very fast. Wearing a mask, is it going to help? Now, there are two types of masks available in outside. One is normal mask, what we actually buy from pharmacy. And there is another type of mask which health workers, they use, N95 mask. And they are very big. You have seen them in movies, sometimes wearing. It's just very difficult to wear them. But for using those masks, which are available in the pharmacies, you have to see there's a metal piece on the nasal part. You have to press that so that there is no leak point. And The last question, the last part is coronavirus deliberately created or released? Some media people are saying this has been created to reduce population, to reduce, to kill people. It's like a bioweapon. But unfortunately not. It's just a genetical change of a virus which we still do not know how to treat. We're still learning, and there's so many people died, and we hope that we should get a vaccine, like we have already found a vaccine for dengue, a vaccine so that we can stop the disease. Thank you for coming and listening.